Good evening. Hello, hello. FSG and X. How we doing, guys? I've just got home from work. I'm absolutely shattered. I'm gonna unwind with some Fallout before I go to bed and get back up and go to work again. If I can just get just trying to figure out why my hashtags that I do on PS5 don't come through. Anyway, that's something to look into another time. Let's get on with it. Mm. Okay, I don't want to do that at the moment. Let's... Oh yeah, I've been putting this one off. Let's go do that. Work. Work was okay, yeah. It was work. Wasn't too busy.
If it looks dead, put one.
Thanks for asking, though. Where is he? There.
Is there anything you wish to tell me, Knight?
What?
Not at all. I have nothing to hide.
I find that very hard to believe. Proctor Quinlan completed the decryption of the data you retrieved from the Institute. A portion of his findings included a list of synths that went missing or escaped from their underground facility. After careful analysis of the information, we've discovered something unprecedented. Paladin Dance is a perfect match for one of the synths on that list.
That's impossible.
I'm afraid not. The evidence is quite damning. The data you brought back included a record of each subject's DNA. We keep the same information on file for all of our soldiers. Paladin Dance's DNA is a perfect match for a synth they called M797. To make matters worse, he's gone AWOL. Disappeared without a trace. His sudden absence simply reinforces our conclusion that M797 and Paladin Dance are one and the same. I'm finding it difficult to believe that he never confided in you, and then swore you to secrecy.
You have to believe me. He never told me he was a synth.
Apparently, I've misjudged you, which means I've decided to take you at your word. However, that doesn't absolve you of your duty. Dance is a synth. He represents everything we hate, a monstrosity of technology. Our mission in the Commonwealth is clear. The Institute and its creations need to be destroyed in order to preserve our future, which leaves me facing the most difficult order I've ever given. I'm ordering you to hunt down Dance and execute him.
Excuse me for a sec.
There must be some other way.
Please, you surely must see reason.
Absolutely not. My decision is final. Listen, I'm not blind to the fact that Dance was your mentor, and this isn't an easy burden to bear. But if we're to remain strong, we can't afford to make exceptions. Even when it means executing one of our own. Find Proctor Quinlan. He's been analyzing the data and should be able to provide you with a starting point. And Knight, there's a promotion for you riding on the results of these orders. So don't disappoint me. You're dismissed.
Superstructure integrity green. Hull plating stable.
Attention. Tomorrow's tactical briefing has been postponed. A new time and date will be forthcoming.
Just looking at the trophies I need to get. So I need to do blind betrayal and add victoriam.
Oh, Knight. I was told you were coming. Sorry about this business with Dance.
What do you know about the situation?
While I was decrypting all of the data you acquired from within the Institute, I came across a list. It appears that the Institute keeps exemplary records where their synths are concerned, including logging those that were reported missing. As I was perusing this list, I came across an image of Dance under the heading M797. A quick DNA comparison with our own records told the rest of the tale. I'm certain this comes as quite a shock to you, Knight. I'm sorry.
I don't want to talk about it.
I understand. On to your orders, then. I've been poring over Dance's duty reports, and unfortunately, I haven't found any concrete information. As you're well aware, Dance had intimate knowledge of the Commonwealth, and I'm afraid he could be seeking refuge anywhere. I think our best approach would be to identify every location he's ever visited and eliminate them as possibilities one by one. You may want to get comfortable. This could take quite a bit of...
What the hell is this crap about Dance being a synth?
I assume your outburst was a reference to some doubt regarding Dance's identity. I can assure you that my findings are quite accurate, Scribe.
So he sets Dance up, and then you knock him down. Is that it?
Orders are orders.
Orders are orders? That's all you have to say? I can't believe that after everything Paladin Dance did for you, you're just gonna turn your back on him like this. There's obviously been a mistake, and we need to get to the bottom of it.
Scribe Halen, you're addressing a senior officer, and you will show her the respect that she's due, or so help me, I'll have you brought up on charges. Now, unless you're here with information that can assist us, I suggest you return to the police station immediately.
Of course. My apologies, Proctor. I believe I have some information that's relevant to the search.
Very well then. Would you care to enlighten us? Or
Yeah,
do we have to wait until
enlighten
you
us.
decide to grace us with your knowledge?
Knight, if you'd accompany me to the flight deck, I'd like to show you the information I've compiled firsthand. I've stored the data on my Vertibird gunship's computer.
Change of heart, Halen?
Just following orders. Ma'am,
Proceed, Knight. I'll continue doing my research here.
if you'll follow me, ma'am.
Wow, that was an eye roll.
Ah, Knight.
She walks funny. Is there a way to save Dance? Can anyone tell me?
Scribe Halen.
Do you actually plan on killing Paladin Dance?
I haven't decided yet.
Well, before you do, I need you to listen to what I have to say. I've known Paladin Dance ever since I was an initiate. He trained me, showed me the ropes, and when I screwed up, he taught me to dust myself off and move on. He's earned my admiration, my respect, and my friendship. I don't care what Quinlan's report says.
You don't know?
I don't care if he's a machine or not. He's still Dance.
Why are you telling me all of this?
Because someone has to before you rush off and carry out Maxon's orders without thinking about what you're doing. Dance is the most selfless person I've ever met. I've watched him risk his own life based on nothing more than principle alone. That's why I'm asking you. Not just as a member of the Brotherhood, but as a human being. Give him a chance. Let him tell his side of the story. If you're not convinced by what he says, or somehow he's become truly lost to us, then you do what you have to do.
Is not compassion a worthy virtue?
Absolutely.
This whole thing has me confused. Let me find him, and then I'll decide.
That's not what I was hoping you'd say.
Great mentat.
But I guess I'll just have to trust that when the time comes, you'll do the right thing. Before the Pribwin showed up, Dance had me identify a fallback point if we ever lost the police station.
It was Listening Post Bravo, an old pre-war U.S. military outpost on the northern frontier of the Commonwealth.
It's isolated, and we're the only ones that knew about it. So, there's a good chance that's where he's headed. Just be careful. There's no telling what state of mind he's in right now. Or if he trusts any of us at all.
Oh. If I want to get at Victoriam, I'm gonna have to. Okay. Where am I going?
The Commonwealth's a dangerous place. Make sure you gear up before you head out.
The human sense of the worst. They hide in plain sight.
Why am I getting in here? Whoa, that's nasty.
Combat is quite vigorous at times. They went to great trouble to defend this place.
weird.
Going down. Attention.
Whoa.
This is now a combat zone. You may suffer on up and
Now what? Oh my goodness.
until order has been restored.
Fault and vital signs are still within acceptable parameters.
Crazy.
Not much in the way of technology down here, is there? I'm not surprised Maxon sent you. He never liked to do the dirty work himself.
Why didn't you tell me, Dance?
Because I didn't know. Until Quinlan got that list decoded, I thought synths were the enemy. I never expected to hear that I was one of them. If it wasn't for Halen, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. So, what are your orders? Does Maxon even want me alive?
No, but I'm hoping there's a way out.
Don't be ridiculous. Look, I'm not blind to the fact that this must be difficult for you. I wish Maxon had sent someone else, but that doesn't change a thing. I'm a synth, which means I need to be destroyed. If you disobey your orders, you're not only betraying Maxon, you're betraying the Brotherhood of Steel and everything it stands for. Synths can't be trusted. Machines were never meant to make their own decisions. They need to be controlled. Technology that's run amok is what brought the entire world to its knees, and humanity to the brink of extinction. I need to be the example, not the exception.
If you really feel that way, why did you run in the first place?
The moment I learned the truth, I knew my life was in danger. I'm a soldier, so self-preservation kicked in. I needed to regroup and assess the situation. Once I got here, and I had some time to think, I realized I'd just made everything worse. I should have stayed on the Prydwen and accepted the inevitable. Like I said, I need to be the example, not the exception.
The empathy that you're showing me, it's a human emotion.
I appreciate what you're trying to do, but I've made my decision. I'm ready to accept the consequences of my true identity. Maxon's ordered you to execute me, and I'll be damned if I'm going to stand in your way.
No. I won't do it, Dance.
I can't believe you'd risk your life just to keep me alive. Why would you do that for me?
I've already lost my family. I don't want to lose my friend.
You're right. How could I have been so blind? I should consider how my death might affect the people that care about me. People like you and Halen. Perhaps now that you've opened my eyes, I can consider my next move.
That's pretty weak.
What's our next move?
You need to continue your fight against the Institute. I have my own path to follow. The only clear choice is for me to leave the Commonwealth. The sooner I make for the border, the sooner I put this behind me. Take my holotags. Use them to prove that your mission was a success, or Maxim will just send someone else to hunt me down. Now, come on. Let's get the hell out of here.
This belongs in the garbage can, yes?
Yeah. else in here? Oops. Whee.
Going up.
What you doing, pussycat?
Ground floor.
Uh-oh.
How dare you betray the Brotherhood?
It's not her fault. It's mine.
I'll deal with you in a moment. Knight, why has this thing not been destroyed?
He's not a thing. He's one of your best men.
Have you taken leave of your senses? Dance isn't a man. It's a machine. An automaton created by the Institute. It wasn't born from the womb of a loving mother. It was grown within the cold confines of a laboratory. Flesh is flesh. Machine is machine. The two were never meant to intertwine. By attempting to play God, the Institute has taken the sanctity of human life and corrupted it beyond measure.
After all I've done for the Brotherhood, all the blood I've spilled in our name, how can you say that about
You're
me?
the physical embodiment of what we hate most. Technology that's gone too far. Look around you, Dance. Look at the
What happens
scorched
if I
earth
kill
and
this
the
guy?
bones that litter the wasteland. Millions,
Is that an option?
perhaps even billions, died because science outpaced man's restraint. They called it a new frontier and pushing the envelope, completely disregarding the repercussions. Can't you see the same thing is happening again? You're a single bomb in an arsenal of thousands, preparing to lay waste to what's left of mankind.
You're comparing Dance to a nuclear bomb.
This machine might not be a bomb, but its goal is exactly the same. Place it where you want the damage done, and when you least expect it, it delivers a lethal blow without warning and without mercy. A precision strike delivered right at the heart of the enemy. How can you trust the word of a machine that thinks it's alive? A machine that's had its mind erased, its thoughts programmed, its very soul manufactured. Those ethics that it's striving to champion aren't even its own. They were artificially inserted in an attempt to have it blend into society.
It's true. I was built within the confines of a laboratory, and some of my memories aren't my own. But when I saw my brothers dying at my feet, I felt sorrow. When I defeated an enemy of the Brotherhood, I felt pride. And when I heard your speech about saving the Commonwealth, I felt hope. Don't you understand? I thought I was human, Arthur. From the moment I was taken in by the Brotherhood, I've done absolutely nothing to betray your trust, and I never will.
It's too late for that now. The Institute has foolishly chosen to grant you life. You simply should not exist. I don't intend to debate this any longer. My orders stand.
It's all right. We did our best. You convinced me that I was wrong to be ashamed of my true identity, and I thank you for it. Whatever you decide, know that I'm going to my grave with no anger and no regrets.
Touching. Either you execute Dance, or I will, Knight. The choice is yours.
For the good of the Brotherhood. He needs to die.
Finally. You've come to your senses. You may proceed.
Sorry, Curie.
Knight.
Goodbye. It looks quite defensible.
You've done the...
Excuse me, Elder Maxon.
You've done the right thing, Knight.
It's done. Let's Let's move on now.
Agreed. I'm returning to the Pridwin night. Take some time. Say your goodbyes. And then I expect to see you there. We still have the Institute to deal with.
You should wash your hands after that. It can be unsanitary to handle the deceased.
Surprise assault. Man out. Why don't you make this easy for both? Nice try.
Whoa.
Yes.
Okay, that's everything. Where should I set curio?
Heads up.
May I be of assistance?
Hey there.
What shall we discuss?
I think it's about time we called it quits.
Must we? Well, visit me soon, yes? Come on, pretty cat.
Night.
Wow. Hostile.
Reporting as ordered, Elder.
Welcome back, Knight. I'm pleased to see that the incident at Listening Post Bravo hasn't shaken your spirit. We're poised on the brink of war with the Institute. And I can't afford to have anyone on my staff distracted by their personal feelings. Of course, Dance's execution creates a missing link in our chain of command. That traitor held quite an important position with us. I'm certain that you'll make a fine replacement. His quarters and all his possessions are now yours, including his personal suit of power armor. Congratulations, Paladin.
I'm honored, Elder.
You've earned it by your own actions. Just be aware that a Brotherhood Paladin is expected to be a symbol of integrity to our brothers and sisters. I trust you won't disappoint them, or disappoint me. In any event, we still have the Institute to contend with, and a lot of work to do before we can begin our final assault. While the finishing touches are being put on the Liberty Prime, Captain Kells has identified a potential threat to our operations. Report to him immediately for your next assignment. Ad victoriam, Paladin.
Oh, another trophy down. Yeah, boy.
Reactor at 100% efficiency.
Proximity sensor's green. Getting a 3-second ping back.
Where are we? Making biscuits on my leg, it hurts.
Communications array calibration test successful. All bands nominal.
Engine turbines at 87% efficiency.
Oh, copy and paste. There we go. Copy.
Hull plating integrity looks good. No need for adjustments.
Station keeping maintained. Thruster stable.
Let me do it. Damn it. Okay. Worry about that later. Who I gotta go see now?
Delta sequence initiated. Completion time 14 minutes.
Internal monitoring active.
I have a situation I need to report.
All right. I'm listening.
I found a group of escaped synths.
All right. You have my attention. Tell me everything you know.
They're trying to set up some kind of permanent place for themselves. Outside the Institute.
The Institute? What? Who are you talking about? What are you going on about?
There's a synth calling itself Dima, gathering followers in Acadia.
It's renamed itself? You mean it's acting autonomously? I'm starting to see why you brought this to me. What else can you tell me?
Acadia has been turned into a fortified location, hiding escaped synths.
They're actively defending themselves, in other words. All right. I've heard enough. You were right to bring this to my attention. I'll see that the matter is raised with Elder Maxson as soon as possible. If he wants to eradicate this menace, we'll need time to refit vertibirds for extended flight. I'll get the crews to work. In the meantime, any additional intelligence you can gather will help ensure that the action we take is precise and coordinated. Do not engage these synths until we're prepared. Understood?
Ah, Paladin. Good. Now that the unfortunate matter regarding Dance has been settled, we can return to our primary mission.
I'm ready, Captain.
Good, because this mission demands your full attention. Now, before we launch our attack on the Institute, we need to address another threat. The Railroad. They're a small but capable group that uses subterfuge and guerrilla tactics to harass their enemies. Our tactical analysis says they could possibly hamper or harm our operations, which is a risk I'm not willing to take. If we strike them now, we should be able to maximize the amount of damage we do to their organization.
Why is the Railroad such a threat?
Even with their relatively small numbers, the Railroad is a constant threat to our operations. They've already proven to be resilient against superior forces, with a knack for disappearing when cornered. Worse still, they possess the capability to help synths flee the Institute. If we intend to end the synth menace, we need to plug the leaks. Destroying the Railroad hinges on completely eliminating their leadership. Otherwise, they'll simply regroup somewhere else. To that end, here's a list of the 5 targets we believe would cause a catastrophic failure in their chain of command.
Do they all have to die?
Absolutely. It's the only effective way of ensuring that they're no longer a threat. Now, before you depart, Proctor Ingram has additional orders for you to complete.
Our sources tell us that the Railroad has some sort of experimental or prototype robot in their headquarters. They're calling it the Predictive Analytic Machine, or PAM for short. Cute, huh? They use the robot for complex strategic calculations that are much more efficient than anything we can generate here. If you could use this holotape to decrypt the security on Pam's terminal, it will force the unit to return to the Pridwin. I'm certain we could put Pam's computing power to good use. Otherwise, destroy it. We wouldn't want it to fall into the Institute's hands.
Anything useful you can tell me about Pam?
We have very little information on it. Its primary function is supposed to be using mathematical calculations in order to predict future events. I have no idea how successful it was, but if the Railroad's been using Pam for this long, it's got to be providing them with some sort of benefit. I'm sure Proctor Quinlan would be pleased to have it in his possession.
I think that should be sufficient information to assist you on the mission, Paladin. When you're ready, proceed to the Old North Church and link up with our assault team. They'll provide demolition support and all the firepower you'll need to take the railroad down. Add Victoriam, Paladin.
If you're no good at hacking Pam's systems, you should take someone with you who can.
Like who? Who? Tell me.
Docking systems and fusion coolant systems reporting ground.
Attention. Delta Team Lead, report to the bridge. Delta Team Lead to the bridge.
It back here.
Don't know what I need. Crumpled adorable, but gas so much. Don't need those. You can have that back.
Attention. Delta Team Lead, report to the bridge. Delta Team Lead to the bridge.
Remember, Paladin, no one in the Railroad's headquarters is to be spared.
A synth. Right under our noses the whole time. But what you did, it was the right thing. But you probably have some documents for me. Or perhaps you'd like to aid a research patrol.
No,
I found some technical documents for you.
Splendid. I'll put them to use right away. Here are the caps that I promised. Remember,
You're a funny
the
cat.
Commonwealth is an almost unlimited source for these technical documents. Check
You're a
every
funny
building you
cat.
explore during your patrols very carefully. And you might be pleasantly surprised at what you find.
Morale too.
promotion was well deserved, Paladin.
Try and get Pam back here in one piece, okay?
Sure.
Paladin.
Pam, eh?
The last person that disobeyed Captain Kells
Who can
ended up
hack?
scraping
Who
rust
do I
off the
take?
Pridwin's hull from the outside.
Sorry, I'm just looking up who I should have with me. I'll go away. Too many ads. Ugh.
You're an inspiration to us all, Paladin. Do us proud.
No one's provided me with the decryption program.
Watch your step on the flight deck. It's a long way down.
Okay, well, guess we're gonna just figure it out. Come back to that later.
Looks like we have a thruster imbalance. Tweaking pitch.
If Elder Max ordered me to follow him to the gates of hell, I'd be the first one to kick them open.
Okie dokie. Who do we take? Or I just go on my own. Oh dear.
Do this.
Whoa.
Something's out there.
Kill Dr. Carrington. Who's not here?
always gonna give up that easy.
Oh no.
Here we go. They can't hide from us. Light 'em up.
Take it down.
Maybe.
Detonation pack secured and ready, sir.
Okay.
Leave no mutant alive. What the? Secure the area. Going weapons cold.
Bring it on!
It's only a matter of time.
Look alive, everyone!
Poor drama boy. I feel bad about that. Taken, whatever. I'm not a fan. Lifted. What? gone back to get the cryolator. Thank you for reminding me, game. Uh-oh. It's too much. I have to put you. Yeah, yeah. Where can we stash it?
Hi.
We're only taking minimal casualties, Paladin.
Railroad's like a scared bunch of rat roaches scurrying for cover.
Standing orders call for no prisoners. Shoot to kill.
Better put him there. Find a safe spot for them later. Four hours? You've been playing for 4 hours? Trying to do something on Skyrim.
For muster one more time, Captain Kells is gonna have me doing 100.
Well, it appears that the railroad won't be a hindrance to our future operations.
What's going to happen to their headquarters?
The location doesn't hold tactical significance, so we'll simply post a small squad there, in case any stragglers choose to return. I'm also pleased you managed to secure Pam, rather than allow it to be destroyed. We are having it brought to the Pridwin, where it will be installed in Proctor Quinlan's office. It's an amazing piece of pre-war technology that should prove to be quite beneficial to us. Speaking of pre-war technology, Proctor Ingram is putting the final touches on Liberty Prime, and requires your assistance. Congratulations on another successful mission, Paladin. Ad Victoriam.
Ad Victoriam. Where am I going?
Trying to minimize reactor.
Oh, itchy.
Attention. Tomorrow's tactical briefing has been postponed. A new time and date will be forthcoming.
Hey, Pam.
Hesitating to pull the trigger on any of the Commonwealth scum can be.
Oh, hello. I didn't know these existed.
Like you've been through the ringer, Paladin. Can't say that I blame you. That was a hell of a business with Dance. Can't even imagine having to look him in the face and pull the trigger.
If we're going to defeat the Institute, we can't allow personal feelings to interfere with our mission.
Spoken like a true disciple of Maxon. Anyway, we need to move on to more important things now. Like getting Liberty Prime off of life support. We've been feeding him power through the Pridwin's engines, but there isn't nearly enough juice to cold start his fusion reactor. That's why we need you to find us a beryllium agitator.
A beryllium agitator?
Wait, how can the beryllium agitator start up his reactor?
If Prime's reactor is a campfire, the beryllium agitator is like a match. Strike it, throw it on the logs, and the whole thing ignites. Fusion reactors need a massive power surge in order to get the reaction started. Once it starts, it's self-sustaining. I'm sure I could get one of my scribes to bore you to death with the details, but you get the gist.
Fine. Just point me in the right direction.
I was hoping you'd say that. Quinlan dug up some dirt on a company called Mass Fusion. They were a power utility company before the world went belly up. The CEO was some kind of an inventor. Dreamed up all sorts of nuclear power toys. The agitator was his crown jewel. Records show he was working on it in his lab at the top of their high-rise financial district. That's where we're headed. Hope you don't mind a little company, because I'm coming with you.
Okay, cool.
Well, it would be helpful if you tagged along.
I knew you'd see it my way. Kells has a vertibird on standby, waiting to drop us off on the roof of the Mass Fusion Tower. Grab whatever gear you need and meet me on the flight deck. But don't take too long. If the Institute finds out the agitator's there, they'll do everything they can to keep it out of our hands.
We are gonna see the Institute there.
I'd gladly lay down my life if it keeps humanity from eating apocalypse.
Yeah.
There's a vertibird waiting to take you to Mass Fusion, Paladin.
Yeah, I know. So is this one mine? What else can we get rid of for now? All those noodle cups, they're heavy. Wait. Still no luck. Let's go. Rock and roll. Yeah, really bedtime.
I'm pleased to see Maxon's benevolent services.
Yep. Okay.
Roger that, Scabbard. We have clearance for release. You might want to hang on, sir. The drop can be a little rough.
Never could get used to flying in these things.
Bunker Hill is under attack. Well, I'm a bit busy at the moment. How did I fail it? I've only just started. Banished from the Institute. Cat. I can't help defend Bunker Hill at the moment. Yeah, see you later.
Hostile targets sighted on the roof, sir. Prepare to engage.
Damn synths, they're crawling all over the place. Send them out before we drop.
I'll get us above the roof so you can bail out. We're in position. Go! Go! See you on the roof, Paladin.
Jump! You're improbable. Oh, that's her. Sorry. My bad.
I will limit the
fine.
See the agitator anywhere. It must have been moved. Let's check out that terminal over there.
Extreme prejudice. It would appear my target has disappeared.
Target's gone dark.
Now I understand. You are hiding because you fear death.
That's it.
Anyone else? Nowhere. What am I doing? I don't understand. The reactor level. No.
Going down.
See ya. Hello?
Movement detected.
Hostile sensor reading detected.
Something's out.
Ah.
What was that? Ceasefire!
More.
Detonating explosive charge.
Whoa.
They've knocked out the power to the elevators!
Whoa.
Wherever you are, I know you are out there.
System offline.
Lower limb actuator.
Threat neutralized.
Nice.
Which way we gotta go? This
We
way?
could always drop through here. Might not be as cushy as an elevator ride, but at least we'll be headed in the right direction.
Something's out there.
How interesting.
Intruder alert!
Following Institute protocol. Eliminating hostile. Engaging hostile life form.
Hello.
Why are you hiding?
Why are you hiding?
Institute. You must be destroyed. Calculating. Most have been destroyed. Please reveal yourself.
No, I will not.
Odd. My scanners must be malfunctioning. Movement detected. Curious.
Look very comfortable there, mate.
Is someone present?
Hostile pixel reading detected. You must die now, human. Your destruction is inevitable.
Oh, cat! Holy shit! My cat just jumped a meter up into the air,
Targeting sensors
off my
fully
lap,
operational.
landing. Oh. Crazy. Crazy cat. What scared you? Oh, I've got scratches all up my belly now.
There it is. Mass fusion's reactor. Don't make them like that anymore.
You okay? Oh, all the hair on along his spine's up. Nah. Silly me. What are we doing?
Radiation levels are dangerously high in there. Let me know if you need any radiation protection. I'll communicate with you through their intercom system while I monitor everything from out here.
Now cycling airlock. Please wait.
Are you okay, Cat?
Contamination sequence.
Oh, come back.
Decontamination complete. You may proceed.
Ooh.
The beryllium agitator should be in a port at the top of the reactor.
Beryllium.
Security alert in the reactor chamber. Emergency lockdown initiated.
Something's up.
Please wait.
Standing down.
Contamination complete.
That needed damage suit. Oh dear.
Pick this.
Cinch bot. Where is she? Is she alright? Okay.
Movement detected.
Uh-oh.
Lock's really strong.
I'll come back and loot anyway.
Proctor.
Amazing that this tower is still standing. It stays that way while we're here.
Where am I going? There? How do I get up there? How do I? Whatever. I don't remember it being like that.
The Institute must have sent reinforcements. I'll help hold them off. Just
Ow.
make sure you get the agitator out of here.
Curious.
Target reacquired.
Oh no,
Shooting at me.
Contact detected. Possibly. Leg damage. Overheat decreased. One quarter of the Institute
die, you metal freaks.
Back up! At victoriam.
I know you are okay.
Yeah.
Taking fire! Godless freaks, die!
Coming down.
Could have sworn.
What could you have sworn? Oh, that's sad. Good Scribe's hat. Ooh. Lots of loot. Okay. Just need to find a receptacle. Stash all this stuff. Come on. Anyone? That's everyone. What's that? It's Optimus Prime.
Look, I'm really busy, and I'm not
Proctor
in the mood to
Ingram?
talk.
Glad to see you're still in one piece.
I wouldn't have made it without your help.
That's funny. I seem to remember having to talk you into letting me come along. Anyway, we shouldn't stand around here talking. We've got a lot of work to do. Well, this is it. The moment of truth. We've pre-programmed Liberty Prime's battle coordinates into his navigational processor. As soon as he's under his own power, he'll head straight for the Institute. Elder Maxon wants you to follow, and make sure he arrives at the CIT in one piece. I've checked every wire and every bolt on the big guy. All we need to do is plug in the agitator, start Prime's reactor, and cross our fingers.
If this works, how long before Liberty Prime will be ready for battle?
The reaction should be almost instant. He'll be running under his own power in a matter of seconds. Look, I discussed it with Elder Maxon, and we think you should be the one who has the honor of starting Liberty Prime. Just plug the beryllium agitator into his reactor port, then head back down here and press the transfer button. Good luck, Paladin. Ad Victoriam.
Hey. Where am I going?
I have some important work to do, if you'll excuse me.
Fusion core reinitialized. Liberty Prime, full system analysis. All systems nominal.
Kill,
weapons,
crush, destroy.
Mission.
Kill,
the destruction
crush,
of any
destroy.
and all Chinese communists. Probability of Chinese victory. Impossible.
Brotherhood, salute!
Ad victoriam!
Proceeding to target coordinates. Freedom is the sovereign right of every American. Democracy is non-negotiable.
Brotherhood, fall out!
Scanners operating at 100% efficiency. Enemy presence detected. Attack imminent. Anchorage will be liberated.
That's hilarious.
Communism is the very definition of failure.
Oof.
I hold these truths to be self-evident.
Of course you do.
All Americans are created. The obstruction detected. Overland travel to target. Compromised. Probability of mission hindrance. 32%. Revised stratagem initiated. Aquatic transit protocol activated. Probability of mission hindrance 0%. Democracy is truth. Communism is death. Anchorage will be liberated.
Am I meant to walk through the water with him? Yes, I am.
Only together can we stop the spread of communism.
Where is he? I hope I can get out of the water at the other side. This is me at my laziest. Do I have Aqua Girl? Oh my god. I'm gonna drown. No, 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 not getting out. Wrong button, wrong button.
Shoot to kill. Ad victoriam.
What he said. Where you going? Christ, what a minute.
Damn, lost him.
You went flat.
Defending life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
What was that?
Memorial site recognized. Patriotism subroutines engaged. Honoring the fallen is the duty of every red-blooded American.
Fuck.
Death is a preferable alternative.
Why?
To communism.
Why are they shooting at my... Who's squishing?
Communism is alive.
Why is he attacking? Oh my god. It's my settlement you're attacking. I'm not participating in that.
Freedom is the sovereign right of every American.
Trampling on humans.
Democracy is truth. Communism is death.
Why are you killing innocent people? Fuck. This is the reason for me to turn my back on the Brotherhood. really not impressed by all this. Oh man, Stockton.
Taking damage!
Alright, I'm down.
Will not fear the Red Menace.
Oh no! Where'd they go?
definition of failure. Down. sovereign right of every American.
Search the area. What was that?
The last domino falls here.
Area secure.
Designation: Liberty Pride. Operational assessment: all systems nominal. Primary directive: war. Communism is a lie. Cultural database accessed. Quoting New England poet Robert Frost. Freedom lies in being bold.
Now!
Objective reached. Scanning defenses.
Elder Maxon?
Keep those synths away from Prime, soldier!
Wait, right here.
No mercy for the Institute!
Negative.
Ceasefire. Who's there? Over here. What was that?
Warning. Subterranean Red Chinese compound detected. Obstruction depth 5 meters. Composition sand, gravel, and communism. Tactical assessment. Breach compound to restore democracy. Warning. All personnel should move to minimum safe distance.
Tango down.
Embrace democracy, or you will be eradicated. Obstruction eliminated. Ground units initiate. Directive 7395. Destroy all communists.
Got this covered, Paladin. Get to that reactor.
The mission is proceeding as planned, Paladin. Well done. Our next target is the reactor. If anything tries to slow us down, I'm ordering you to destroy it. Man or machine. Once we reach our target, you'll need this. It's a fusion pulse charge. Attach it to the reactor, and it can be detonated remotely from a safe distance. It will be more than enough to annihilate the Institute in its entirety. Ingram, you're to remain here and teleport us out when the job is done. Get that thing working.
Ad victoriam, Paladin.
This is the Institute? I'm disappointed. I expected more from them.
Is someone present?
Upper limb actuator damaged.
Out there.
Who's there?
Another victory for the brother.
Hello?
What was it?
Excuse me.
We're gonna blow this place back to hell.
The heck?
Now this.
What was that?
This is what I feared. No controls, no supervision. Technology run amok.
Combat initiated.
Heads up, target down. Something's out there.
Combat initiated.
Contact lost. What was that? Target reacquired. Over here.
Standing down. Huh?
You must die now.
Something's out.
Attack initiated. Victoriam.
Paladin, we've located the reactor. It's accessible through the Advanced Systems Division. Only, you can't reach it. The security override can only come from the Director's terminal. You'll need to access his quarters.
to see you again. Come to see the reactor, have you? We got it working without you.
What's happened to you? Are you sick?
Oh, don't pretend to care now. You had your chance to help me, and cast me aside instead. It's not enough that I lay here dying. Now you plan on what? Destroying everything? Tell me then. Under what righteous pretense have you justified this atrocity?
All the enemies you created. You can't imagine why I'd be standing here.
Perhaps I didn't think to count you among them. Well, none of it matters now, I suppose. You'll accomplish your task and ruin humanity's best hope for the future. The only question left then is why you're standing here. Is it regret? Or did you just come to gloat?
Sean, I hoped there was something more I could do. I wanted to save you.
This isn't some fairy tale, Mother. There's no saving me. I'm dying. And you're going to destroy everything I've ever loved. You're going to have to live with that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to be alone for my last few moments. Go. Do what you must. But I hope someday you realize what will be lost here.
Well done, Paladin. Looks like a path should be clear to the reactor. And I am happy to report that reinforcements have arrived.
You must die now, human. Damage mobility increased.
Stealth capabilities. Fascinating.
Victory for the Brotherhood.
I'm through.
Good work, Paladin. I think it's time to leave this place to its fate. Proctor Ingram, do you copy? Our mission is complete. I need you to transport us out of here immediately. Our work here is done. Proctor Ingram, it's time to teleport us out.
Sorry, Elder, I would, but... well, this child showed up. He claims to be the Paladin's son, sir.
Please, Mom, don't leave me here. I want to go with you.
All right. You can come with me.
Really? Do you mean it?
Yes, I mean it. Now let's get out of here.
I'm glad you are here to save me.
All right, Ingram. Fire it up.
Everything looks green. System's warmed up and ready to go if you are.
Absolutely. Let's get out of here.
You got it, Paladin. I'm going to send you and Elder Maxon directly to the detonation site. I'll make sure the kid gets some new clothes and reaches the airport safely. When that reactor goes up, this place will be nothing but a smoking crater full of rubble. Should be quite a sight. Looks like your work here is done, Paladin.
I'm ready. Let's get out of here.
Proctor Ingram is assured that we'll be outside the blast radius. Press that button. It's time, Paladin. The Institute and their synth abominations must be eradicated.
I can feel it wash over me. The heat, the force, the radiation, the fear. It's the end of the world, all over again. I close my eyes. I see my life before all of this, before the bombs. Everything can change in an instant, and the future you plan for yourself shifts, whether or not you're ready. At some point, it happens to all of us. This was not the world I wanted, but it was the one I found myself in. The Commonwealth. My home. Ripped apart and put back together. I thought I hoped I could find my family. Cheat time, make us whole again, the way we were. But now I know. I know I can't go back. I know the world has changed. The road ahead will be hard. This time I'm ready. Because I know war. War never changes.
That's me for tonight. Good night.